So bug life cycle I had already told you, right? So now I am telling you the reporting process. Reporting, how the defect will be reporting to the development team, how the test engineers will report the defects to the development team. So defect reporting. So testing team has test lead, and the test lead has different test engineers. Test engineer 1, test engineer 2, test engineer 3, test engineer 4, test engineer 5. And defects test engineers will raise the defects, and these defects will be sent to the development team. Development team has development lead, and development lead has some team, right? Development 1, developer 2, developer 3, developer 4, developer 5, like that. So test engineers will raise the defects, and the development, this is the development team, right? So there will not be a direct interaction between the testing team and the development team, but there is an interface. Some tool is there. That tool is called Quality Center or Jira. Quality Center or Jira. Quality Center or Jira. So different automation. What is that? Different defect tracking tool or bug tracking tool. We used to call in the real-time bug tracking tool or defect tracking tool. So test engineers will found whenever test engineers has executed test cases on the functionality, defects will be found, and these defects will be raised in a tool. So defects tool has as defect folder. If you click on the defect tab, the defect folder will open, and it has some parameters: defect ID, defect description, and defect detected by, defect detected by, and what is it? Defect detected date, severity, and priority, and status, and status, and assigned to, and reproducible steps. So I will tell you. So whenever a test engineer has found a defect, and this test engineer will raise the defects in a defect tracking tool, right? So defect ID means we will give the defect name as defect 01 something, first defect, and defect description means I have entered the correct username and correct password and click on OK button, but it is now not navigating to the home page. Actually it should have to navigate, right? It is not navigating to the home page. You have to write the description here. What is the defect you have to write. Defect detected by your name. My name is suppose XYZ. What is it? Some Karthik. Date, when the defect has raised, that particular date you have to raise. Severity and priority, these are very important. So severity means different severities are there. So it is a list box. If you click on that, will come fatal, major, minor, suggestion. So different severities are there. Severity means if a defect came on an application, how severe the defect is, the severity of the defect on the functionality, the severity of the defect, how severity the defect is on the functionality of the application, you have to mention the severity. So it has different severities are there: fatal, major, minor, suggestion. So fatal means suppose it is username, password, and OK button. OK button is not there, because if the OK button is not there, then it is because you can't be able to move, right? So that is fatal. You have to put the severity as fatal. Suppose if the link is not working, if you click on that link, then only you will navigate to some other page, right? then only you can enter some values. So, but the link is not, when you click on that link is not working. That will be navigational blocks. So, that is fatal. That is fatal. All the severity is fatal. And major means, so you have to value 1, value 2, and when you add, something should have. You have entered the value 1 as a 10 and you have entered the value 2 as 20. But when you click on add, it should have to come as 30, but it is coming as minus 30. Or if it is coming as, when you click on 10 and 10, when it is coming as 1020. So, everything is good. The functionality is wrong. So, that comes under major, right. So, minor means, everything is good, but it's not working well. It's not major. Okay. So, you click on this page and you enter into this page and you navigate. After you enter into that, you enter that value 1, value 2 and add, you click on add, but it is coming as 10 enter, 20 enter, but it is coming as minus 10. The same thing I am writing here. So, that is major. So, minor means spelling mistakes, alignments, consistency, all these things come as minor. Spelling mistakes. Suppose, okay, spelling, I already told you, right? Look and feel, user interface. So, this is username, password, OK button, cancel button. It should not be. So, what is that? What is that? Minor. So, spelling mistakes, suppose username spelling is not correct, then it is a minor. And alignment means it should be in the proper way. Password should be, right. So, that is alignment is not good. And consistency, one is small, password is big, that comes under what is that? That comes under minor issues. So, suggestion means you are giving some suggestion to them that this one message should be this color, or you are giving some suggestion to him, this message should be this color, or this message should be like this, it should not like that. So, you are giving a suggestion for the color or any look and feel. That suggestion the developer might have take or might not have, that is suggestion. So, severity will be given by the test engineer, but the priority will be given by the development lead. So, whenever the defect has raised by the test engineer, the defect lead will assign that particular defect to the particular developer. The developer who has worked on that particular defect, the functionality will be given to the particular developer, right. Defect 2, defect 3, defect 4, like that. Every defect, the defect lead will assign that particular defect to that particular developer who worked on that defect earlier, the functionality, right. Priority also will be given by the development lead only. Based on the severity, the priority will be given. Priority will be given by the development lead, right. Priority means critical, high, medium, low. Okay. So, all critical defects are priority 1, right. All high defects are priority 2, and all medium defects are priority 3 and priority 4. So, priority means which defect should have to fix first, the developer should have to fix first, priority, the priority order, which defect should have to fix first, second, the third, fourth, the priority order will be in the priority status. Okay. Fatal means if a defect came on an application, the severity of the defect and the functionality of the application, the severity will be given by the test engineer. Priority will be given by the development lead. The priority order will be critical, high, medium, low. Based on that severity, the priority will be given. All fatal will be in the critical, all major will be in the high, all minor will be major, minor will be in the medium, and suggestion will be in the low. So based on that, the priority will be given. Okay. So status means status. It is also one what is called list box. So whenever the defect has raised by the test engineer will give the defect status as new. Bug life cycle only. Whenever the defect has development lead has accepted, development people has accepted and work on that, it will be given on open. And what is that? If the developer has fixed the defect, he will give the defect as status as fix, and if it is retest, it will be in the retest, and if it is close, the defect is closed, it is in the close. So if it is in the reopen, so it will be in the status. It's a bug life cycle, right? I already told you. Assigned to means whenever the defect has came, the development lead will be assigned to the particular developer. Developer has Alex, worked on Alex, his name is Alex, think that, or Gopi has worked on that, the name of that particular person will be assigned in the assigned. Okay, assigned to the particular developer name will be given. Okay, reproducible steps means whenever a defect has came on an application, right, value 1, value 2, add, right, 10, 20 and minus 10 is coming, right. Whenever a defect has came, the defect related to that everything, reproducible steps, how the defect is coming, you have to write the detailed steps. I have entered the value as 10, I have entered the value as 2 as 20, and I click on that add, but it is coming as minus 10, it should have to come as 30. So you have to write the detailed steps. Suppose, because developer has to work on that defect, right, developer will check the functionality based on this reproducible steps, and he will work on the defect. And you have to take the screenshots also, you have to do the screenshots also, and you have to place the screenshots in the screenshot folder, right. So I am telling that this will come in the functionality like, but before that the test engineer might have worked on the screen and clicked that link, and he went to this page, and after that he clicked on one more link, and then only this page has came. So due to that, everything, the process, you should have to take the screenshot, and you have to place that screenshot in the reproducible steps field. So severity means question will come, how severe the defect is if a defect came on an application. The severity will be given by the test engineer. Severity is different severities are fatal, major, minor, suggestion. Priority means priority will be given by the development lead. The priority of the order, fixing the order of the defects. Which defect should have to fix first, second, third, fourth. Priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4. It is in the critical, high, medium, low. So all fatal will be in the mostly critical, and all major will be in the high, all minor will be in the. So all fatal defects should have to fix first. The developer will fix that defects, right? And status means it is a bug life cycle. Whenever a defect has found, you have to give the status as new, and the developer will give the status as open. And if the developer has fixed that, he will give the status as fixed. And if it is in the retest, it is in the retest. If it is a close, it will be in the close, and it is in the reopen. If it is in the reopen, it will be status. It will not be a direct interaction, but a tool will play the vital role between the test engineer and the developer. Assigned to means the developer name should have to write, right? Reproducible steps means if a defect has came on an application, in future if they want to see how the defect has came, the developers, the reproducible steps you have to write here, right? You have to write here. And the interview, the question will come like how severe, high severity and low priority. The question will come, high severity and low priority. High severity means severity might be high, but it is low priority. So interview the question will come. How severity means you have raised the defect as a high severity. High severity you have raised. It is a fatal, but the developer has given a low priority. Why he has given a low priority? Because the developer wants to fix the defects in the future release, next release. Because this release no need to fix that one. So that is the reason. Also, although the defect might be the fatal, high severity, the developer has given the low priority, but because the developer wanted to fix that defect in the next release, next build. Okay, that is high severity and low priority. Interview the question will come. And low severity and the high priority. Low severity and the high. If the severity is low, but it is in the customer's emphasized criteria, customer has said that it should be. If the color is a cosmetic issue, it is a color issue. Color is in some color, customer might have said that this particular color, but you have taken it is as a low severity because it is a color, but it is a priority because customer emphasized criteria, because customer asked you to be the color in the message color should be in the particular red color or green color. So that is customer's emphasized criteria. Sometimes low severity might be the high priority. Okay, so it might, when we be in the low severity and high priority, because the defect is in the customer, though it is a low severity, if the defect is customer's emphasized criteria, customer asks you to be like this, then the priority should be high. Priority should be high. So reporting process is like that. I had already told you the severity. Severity means fatal, major, minor, suggestion. Severity means when we have defect has came on an application, how severe the functionality of the defect, how much severe it affects the functionality will be in the severity. Fatal means suppose any blockage issues, suppose a button is not there or a text field is not there or any link is not working. So all navigation blocks will come under fatal. Major means so wrong functionalities. Everything is good, but functionality is wrong. Minor means this is a cosmetic issues. Okay, so priority will be given by the development team. So based on the severity, priority will be given. Priorities are critical, high, medium, low. So all these questions will come in the interview. Severity, what is severity? What is priority? What is bug life cycle? Status is bug life cycle. And what is reproducible steps? Reproducible steps means if a defect has came, the detailed steps you have to write in the, because if the developer also will check, developers don't know the functionality, right? You have to specify you have to write each and every step in the reproducible step, how the defect will be come, right? And sometimes the interview, the question will come, what are the fields in the defects tab? You have to say like defect ID, defect description, date, defect detected by your name, date, severity, priority, status, assigned to, reproducible steps, version, build, that will also be there. Project name, all I have not written here. Version, I have already told you that what is version, what is build. So you have to version, one more parameter, and build number also, and project name. So version I had already told you, build I had already told you. So like this, defect closed, resolved date, defect resolved date. Whenever the defect has closed, that date also, defect detected date, right? Defect closed date also. So all these parameters will be in the defect tab. And if the interview, if the question came, you have to speak this all. Thank you.